Hello, everyone. Welcome to another segment of Movie Review Monday.
My name is Frankie.
And my name is Herb. Frankie, we got a great one today.
I will say the same. Yeah. I really like the movie that we watched recently, and I am excited to talk about this because I feel like something is trying to crawl its way back into society with this one.
Ooh, that's a nice way of saying it.
That
Yeah,
exactly, like something is trying to come back and just make people laugh again,
laugh again.
right?
Make people laugh again. I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So today's movie review is gonna be the hilarious 2023 No Hard Feelings, starring Jennifer Lawrence and Andrew Feldman.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, man. I thought this movie was really, really hilarious. It was refreshing to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And just man, I'll say this. I'll say this. There were some things in the movie that does reflect today's society, but I don't think it hurt the film at all.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
agree.
Yeah.
I
So
agree.
really, really good movie. I can't wait to talk about it. Before we do that, let's get into the director.
Yes, the director. You could take the name away. Go ahead. You can say that.
I believe his name is Gene Stupinski.
And I believe is Gene Stepansky. Stupnitsky. What did I say? Gene Stupnuts. You know what? Let's just go with what Frankie said.
Exactly. Right. I don't. Gene Stupinski, right? And a guy. This guy, he is actually have. So I said that something is trying to crawl its way back,
Yes.
and I think that what's trying to come back is the raunchy film genre.
Oh my goodness.
It's been a while since there's been a good raunchy film.
Yeah, for
They
real.
tried to do it recently with American Pie, right? So American Pie, one like a really really well known
Right.
raunchy
Franchise.
franchise, right? Raunchy brand, right? And they tried to do it recently with a girls version. It was called American Pie Girls Rule,
Okay.
but
It
didn't
didn't go
hear
so
much
well.
didn't hear much chatter at all.
I didn't even know that was recreated. I didn't even know that.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, but I definitely agree with what you're saying because when we looked up his credits and then his career and everything that he's done, this is his second time directing a raunchy film, No Hard Feelings. The first one is being Good Boys. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I have not.
You haven't. Well, Seth Rogen is a producer on it, so Seth Rogen is in it. You
Hmm.
already know it could be a funny
Yeah.
raunchy film. So just knowing that he's honestly, it seems like we have somebody rising into this taking this plate that a lot of people had before, like Judd Apatow, Evan Goldberg,
Hmm.
who
Seth
was another
Green.
Seth Green, a lot of writers slash directors who's not afraid to put stuff on screen, and that's what we got from
Yeah.
this.
Let me.
Like I'm impressed with Jennifer Lawrence's performance as well.
Yeah.
But we'll get to her later. But as for this guy, Gene, he did a great job. We also see that he was a writer or producer for The Office.
Yeah. He produced 66 episodes of
That's
The Office.
insane. That's insane. So just knowing that he's in that type of humor, come on,
Exactly.
he
Like The
has great
Office.
humor.
The Office was a great foundation for a lot of careers. Actually,
Yeah,
B.J. Novak came out of there.
Mindy
John
Kaling.
Krasinski, Mindy Kaling.
Yeah.
So many people came out of The Office, and man, so for he had a great foundation working on that show. I also saw that Gene Stupinski was a producer on Bad Teacher with Cameron Diaz,
Okay, there's another
another raunchy
raunchy.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Can I tell you something, man? I
Mm.
just watched an unrated version of that movie.
Really?
Yeah, and it was insane. The things they were saying.
Yes.
Oh my
Cameron
gosh,
Diaz is so
man!
great. I love Cameron
It
Diaz.
was funny. It
Yeah.
was funny.
But yeah, so wow, so he was also in that one. So like we were saying, it's really nice to see that we have somebody coming up,
Yeah,
taking up into this role, and it's so great to know that we have another hit like No Hard Feelings. I'm excited to see what else is gonna come because the success is just the beginning of it. Like he only has two so far that he's directed,
yeah.
and though it may not have been the greatest box office hits and whatnot, the fact that he's still making more is says a
It
lot.
says something about his talent in the industry.
Yeah,
People are recognizing him enough to still trust him to do things.
exactly. So let's talk about Jennifer Lawrence now.
Jennifer Lawrence. We all know Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games.
I volunteer
She's
as tribute.
she's also famous for her turn at Mystique in the newer X-Men franchise.
Yeah, that was great. I
And
like that.
my favorite performance with Jennifer Lawrence is actually in a movie that was based on a book, but based on a true story. The book was a true story, and they made a movie about the book called Silver Linings Playbook.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've heard
so
of it.
that's actually my favorite Jennifer Lawrence performance, and she's just so intense.
I haven't seen that movie, but she won an Oscar for that role actually.
Yeah.
So that says a lot into what you're saying that it's a great performance of hers. I think she was like 23 or 24, one of the youngest to win a leading actress.
Wow.
Yeah, and it says a lot about Jennifer Lawrence. So I was telling you earlier today that this film actually made me more of a fan of Jennifer Lawrence. I liked her in Hunger Games and everything like that, but I don't think I was yet sold to be like, OMG, Jennifer Lawrence, you know? Now I'm like, yo, I like seeing this side of her because she really delivered a great performance in her raunchy character.
So my thing, right? I understand completely where you would say that this makes you respect her, or I'm not going to say respect, but you have a greater appreciation for her,
Exactly.
right? Because Jennifer Lawrence is more famously known for characters that she is portraying on screen. Katniss Everdeen is already a character in a book. Mystique is a character
Mm,
in comics and previous movies. So
that's right.
she's not really doing anything except
Oh,
bringing this character to the screen. So in this movie, even in Silver Linings Playbook, right? She was portraying a real person who had their own personality. But in this movie, completely original story.
wow.
She was able to bring the character to life. And honestly, I cannot see anyone else doing it. Not this movie.
Yeah. Wow. You sound like you have a great appreciation for Jennifer
Jennifer
Lawrence.
Lawrence is a fantastic actress.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
I
right.
appreciate her.
But she did great, dude. I don't it's not a spoiler to say what we saw, right? Like we saw Jennifer Lawrence really take her acting career to another level and just full on naked on screen. And I'm not just talking about just top, just full body and everything
Yeah,
like that.
there's a full body scene in there, and
She's fighting.
yeah, it was like that's what I'm saying. I don't want anyone to think that, go watch this movie because she's naked. Like there is nothing sexy happening in this scene.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. She's fighting like what, two guys and a girl or something like that.
Yeah, so
She kicked ass too.
but yeah, so that's just an element of the raunchy film that has disappeared.
Yeah.
The genre has been I'm not going to say trashed or anything. They didn't trash the genre, but several people have walked away from dealing with this genre because in today's society there's too many things that could just
Yeah.
offend everybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I said, there were some things that took. We'll get to the movie. We'll get to the movie. Let's get to Andrew B. Feldman.
Yeah. I like this guy. He was very funny.
Yeah.
At least for the character he portrayed as into this quote unquote loser and whatnot, shy guy, whatnot. But there is some moments where where his character got sad or expressed his feelings or whatnot to Jennifer Lawrence's character, and it made me think like he's a really good actor and he's so young. And when we looked him up, he's a Broadway star.
Yeah.
Bro, he's a theater actor. Bro, whew.
Theater actors are some of the like toughest people to mess with because you don't have cinematic effects like music in the background and zooming into the screen, zooming into someone's face.
It's just your performance. That's it.
Exactly.
Your face, your emotions to the audience, you sell them.
Yeah.
Oh, he did a great job. I don't think he's done much movies. Yeah, I think this is really his first like actual like let me see here. White Noise? What is this?
I don't know what it is, but it's a movie.
Okay,
So
well,
I don't want to discredit him.
let's not discredit him, but it does says his role was student. So I mean, if anything, let's go back to No Hard Feelings. This is his first, huge thing.
Probably his first leading role.
Yeah, exactly. But the rest of his credits, the rest of his background is just Broadway, man. And the minute you see that B word, just know he's a legit man.
Mm-hmm.
But he did great. Let's talk about the movie now.
Let's talk about the movie. So in this movie, you've seen it in the trailers where this young lady is falling on hard times, and a family presents her with this opportunity to date, in air quotes, her son.
Yeah,
And
date him hard.
date him
Date
hard.
him hard, as she says.
So this family presents her with the opportunity to date their son,
Mm-hmm.
and they were going to help her in
Yeah.
some sort of way. So the movie shows us the interaction that takes place between Jennifer Lawrence's character and Andrew Feldman's character, and it's
Right away she just gives off this like I want to have sex vibe to him, and he's not picking it up whatsoever. Which is, there's the comedy in that, especially when it's delivered by two people like them. It's great because she walks in this red dress, looking like she's ready, and he's there petting a puppy, saying, "Do you want to adopt a puppy?"
yeah,
So it was a great interaction, at least for that first meet, the first time we see them come together and everything like that.
bro. What like?
What? What's up?
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking. Imagine you meet this gorgeous woman, and the very first thing she says to you is, "Can I touch your wiener?" Bro, I would lose my mind. I'm like, that's just hilarious.
Yeah. 19 years old or not, bro. That's something you you just what'd you say? And he's there like, what? But yeah, so and then she tries to throw herself on him pretty quickly, and he's like, he has no experience with being a girl. All he knows is that he just wants to treat her right, so while she's, I guess, quote unquote disrespecting herself as the way he sees it, he's trying to say, hey, I want to get to know you, like, how were you growing up and all that stuff. And we see that Jennifer Lawrence's character is not that person at all. She's really a hit and dip type of person. So
Yeah.
the fact that she has this kid 19 years old compared to her is trying to talk to her, she doesn't have that much interest in it, and then eventually she does.
Yeah. So it turns out to be a really really great film. I'll say this. So I was saying that there are some things that take place in this movie that reflect today's society. There is a college party scene,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh
yeah, there's a college
yeah.
party scene, and it didn't hurt the movie, but when I watched it, I was laughing and like cringing at the same time.
Yeah.
It reminded me of The Office. She's bursting into doors and things you wouldn't expect to see are happening in those rooms.
Does anyone
Bro. So oh my goodness, the college party scene was just wildly funny and really weird to me at the same time.
Yeah.
But here's something else I'll say. While there are elements of a raunchy movie, right? I must say it wasn't as raunchy as the trailers led on to believe.
Yeah, the trailer made it feel like you were gonna watch an actual rated R film. I don't think it was that rated R. Sure, there were some scenes that made them get that R rating, but the movie itself, I think I would have passed it for help me out here, PG-13 if anything.
Maybe an NC-17.
Okay, yeah. That's actually right. Yeah, young adults.
Yeah.
But yeah. So aside from that, I think the movie was pretty funny. I
Yeah.
really thought it was really great, especially seeing Jennifer Lawrence step out of her normal, picking up other characters.
Exactly.
She did her own thing here, and she did great. She did really, really great. Round of applause for Jennifer Lawrence and the upcoming man, Andrew Feldman. All right. So, Frankie, what is your rating? No hard feelings.
For this movie, absolute hilarious. Cast was really really good. You got Jennifer Lawrence, this giant star, and Andrew Feldman, not a star, but his talent speaks. Like we're gonna know his name.
Oh yeah.
His talent speaks for itself. Story was so funny. Not as raunchy as we thought it would be. Um, I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, okay. Nice. All right. Okay, so all right, Frankie says 8. Me on the other hand, I'm going to give it a 7.2 and a half.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm just messing with. I'll give it a 7. You know what? No, I'm gonna give it a solid 7 if I have to be honest with you.
Justify
I
yourself.
yeah yeah. So the reason why is because I don't think it was that raunchy. I did think it was funny. If anything, I felt like it was a more feel good movie than
Yeah,
anything.
I get that,
I
man.
felt like it was a more feel good movie than anything. I still enjoyed it. I just feel like the idea of me thinking I was gonna watch something hilarious didn't really turn out in that exact way. I
Hmm.
left thinking, oh, that was a good movie, you
Yeah.
know? But yeah, I think that's what it really was. So that's why I give it a 7. But overall, I think it was a great film.
So Frankie says 8, and
Eight,
Herb says
7.
oh man, guys, go out there and watch No Hard Feelings. It's a really, really good movie. Absolutely hilarious. Not as raunchy as you would expect, but still a feel good movie.
Absolutely. It's there's gonna be a lot of laughs, that's for sure. A lot of laughs, a lot of relatable moments as well, even from both characters. That's what you get out of this film. So that was great. And man, I am just so excited to see more of this director. You know, the guy. He was a writer for the film too, right?
Yeah,
Did we mention that?
we didn't.
Well, he was a writer. So
Yeah.
that's great to see. We have another man coming in to help save comedy, and that's so good to hear. And I guess I'm just wondering, are we gonna see new comedians or are we gonna see, I'm not gonna say old stars because they're still doing work in other ways, but I guess like for example Jennifer Lawrence. Are
Hmm.
we gonna see big stars step into this comedy role
Oh
now?
my
Like,
gosh.
come on, like you look how it was back in the '90s when Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis even, stepped into comedy. It's like it
Hmm.
was a different shift
Yeah.
into watching movies. So that's great. I'm excited for that.
Gene Stupinski, he needs to like get a big seat in Hollywood. Make people laugh again. Come on, guys, make
Make
people
people
laugh
laugh
again.
again.
Make
Make
people
people.
laugh again. Oh man, guys, listen, we had such a great time talking about this one. Y'all can follow us on IG and Twitter at Discuss the Film. If you click the link in our bio, it'll take you to every platform we're available to be heard on. All right, guys. Anything, Herb?
I don't got nothing. I'm just really excited to start putting out more content this upcoming summer, man. This year we're gonna do a whole lot more. We're gonna start showing faces, and it's just exciting to see where DTF is going. So yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
Thanks so much, guys. My name is Frankie.
And my name is Herb. We'll talk to you again soon.